I'm Shannon Christensen. I'm the founder and the CEO of Mamas for Mamas. I was born in Kelowna, but it's now across Canada in 62 communities. And we have 5 physical locations. We grew 4 of those during COVID. The reason that we could expand during a time that everybody else was shutting down is our model is such that we only move into communities that need us, which is every community, yes. But the communities that are ready for us are those that are ready to engage with us in our resource navigation system. We have an at-risk program, and what that means is when you come to Mamas and you're dealing with anything, poverty, homelessness, food insecurity, don't know how to get your kid into childcare, kid wants to go to soccer, you don't have shin pads, you don't have cleats, you don't have what you need. If you don't have what you need to raise happy, healthy children, you come to Mamas for Mamas. There is a Facebook group, that's how it started. It's peer-to-peer, mom to mom. You can donate anything, you can receive anything. The only money that ever exchanges hands on Mamas for Mamas is kindness. How adorable, right? Like how cute. You have to use kindness to get what you need. Money comes through the agency. So we're a community that looks after moms and dads, foster parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles that are looking after their kids, and we have a charitable safety net. So when the mom online can't help you find what you need, you come to our market. We have a farmer market. It's all free. Brand new clothing, very gently used clothing, food from our farm, food from other companies, foods from restaurants. We take anything and everything that companies no longer use or can't use, or it's almost about to go bad, and we find a mom who can use it. That's how we have a 17% overhead with a $3.2 million budget across the country, filling gaps in poverty relief is because we only do things that are not already being done. We do not duplicate efforts. I'll say that again because most people that know nonprofit think that's crazy and probably a lie. What I'm telling you is we don't duplicate efforts. So when we have a mom come to see us, or a dad, or a foster parent, grandparent, whoever it might be, and they need something, we work to actually access every single agency that's in the community doing that work. Pathways, child care centers, women's shelters, St. Vincent de Paul, food banks, you name it. If someone's already doing it, we're gonna send you there. We're gonna help you apply. We're gonna help you do the paperwork. We're going to give you a hand up, not a handout. That's how we get people out of poverty and keep them there. This isn't about a Band-Aid approach, this is surgery. But sometimes you've got to stop the bleeding for long enough to figure out what the problem is. That's Mamas for Mamas in a nutshell. We are now in Vancouver, Calgary, and Red Deer, and we have donated spaces. It's another way that we can do 17% overhead. If we're moving into a community, people know that they're going to need us. So people of means who own buildings, they need a tax receipt, and we need a space. And everybody wants to make the world a better place. So moms that come in that need to get clothing or food or shoes or Christmas hampers, they're not a charity case, they're part of a community that is building a longer table instead of a higher fence. And then when they can't quite make it work with whatever they've got between them, you come to Mamas. And we will look after you, and we will fill the gap, and if we can't, we will build a program to do so. I think, at the end of the day, I want to open it up to you guys. If you have any questions, comments, funny jokes can probably wait for later. But I want you to know that when you invest in Mamas for Mamas, you're investing in your neighbor, who you don't know is hungry. You don't know she's in a domestic violence situation. But I do. And Shelby does. And Amanda does. So you get to put your trust in us so they can do the same. And that's what trust is. That's what charity is. You give us your funds to make the world a better place. That's why we publish our financials every year. That's why we have reports on everything and anything that we spend money on. And that, my friends, is how we take poverty relief to a business model. 17% overhead doesn't happen without a lot of volunteer hours and a lot of good people willing to give space and in-kind product to fill these spaces that we're not buying it. We did 80,000 pounds of food last year and we spent $9,000 on it. Because we got a farm for free. We trade half the eggs that our chickens produce for the land use. We get friends from ProSource to donate irrigation. We get West Coast Seeds to donate every kind of seed you might possibly need. And then every elementary school in Kelowna creates seedlings. And then they come plant them. And they get to see how their hard work feeds families. I'm definitely over my time, so I'm going to stop now. But that's Mamas for Mamas in a nutshell. This is just the beginning. Welcome to Mamas, welcome to the movement, welcome to the snacks.